What a waste of money. A woman here in Tarrant County spent $900,000 of stolen money to become a TikTok influencer. Let's check it out.
Prosecutors say a North Texas woman stole more than $1 million and spent most of it on TikTok in an attempt to boost her presence on social media. This week, a Tarrant County judge sentenced Stacey Blackman to 35 years in prison. Prosecutors say she also used stolen funds on other lavish expenses. Fox 4's David Santendry spoke with prosecutors. David.
Well, the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office says Stacey Blackman spent about $1 million of stolen money on TikTok coins and then gave those TikTok coins to influencers in hopes of growing a following of her own.
She spent her money on TikTok.
$1.2 million. That's how much money Stacey Blackman pled guilty to stealing from a former employer while giving most of that money to influencers on the social media app TikTok.
A trusted individual. She was deceptive upon deceptive upon deceptive.
Blackman worked as an office manager for a high-end home building company in Southlake. In 2019, she began using a bank account of a senior partner who unexpectedly passed away. According to the Tarrant...
That is truly just sickening right there for somebody to do that.
County District Attorney's Office. Did he have any family members who were wondering where this money might have been, or did they just not know there was any money?
So the money was stuck in probate. Stacey Blackman actually befriended the heir of this senior partner and was helping her figure out where all he had accounts and all of this. And so she was literally walking through this with the person she was victimizing.
Blackman used a company credit card to send nearly $900,000 through PayPal to TikTok.
And she was using that bank account that had his life savings in it to pay that credit card.
So why TikTok? Well, prosecutors say Blackman was using the money to tip social media influencers on live streams in hopes of building her own following. Blackman also purchased a suite for Dallas Mavericks games, lavish trips, and more.
She didn't buy any assets.
This woman was living it up on somebody else's dime, a dead person's dime.
She didn't put the money anywhere and had nothing to offer to pay back that was comparable to the amount that she stole. She went ahead and stole another $400,000 from the business as well.
Blackman's employer ultimately caught on to the theft, which led the company down a rabbit hole, realizing theft had been going on for several years. Blackman was indicted in 2022.
She is extremely intelligent. She only ever graduated from high school, but that is no measure of how intelligent you are or how good you are at figuring out how to hide money. And she is very good at that.
Blackman is sentenced to 35 years in prison. Court documents reveal that she plans to appeal that sentencing. However, her attorney could not be reached for comment tonight. Steve, Heather, back to you.
35 years in prison. Well deserved. Let's hope she stays in there for that long. That's a lot of money she spent. Almost $1 million on TikTok. I mean, you can look at it one way. She was investing in herself to become a TikTok star, but it didn't work out too well for her. For one, you shouldn't be stealing other people's money. And two, there are other ways to use $900,000. She didn't invest it. She didn't put in assets. She didn't put in a home or anything like stocks, whatever. There are a lot of other ways you could use that $900,000 if you're going to do something like that. I don't encourage that at all, but I'm just saying, in this woman's position of stealing that much money, over $1 million, you could put it to better use than buying TikTok coins to boost your own social media profile. I don't know what kind of TikTok she was intending to build up, but this is crazy. You know, Southlake is a very, very nice area. So she worked for a great luxury home builder or whatever it is. She might be making some decent money, but it's crazy. You can go into a place and you see this woman at the office. She's the office manager there, and she's doing her job, and you think nothing of it behind the scenes. But then behind the scenes, she's actually scheming, plotting, and stealing $1 million worth of money from her employer, from a dead man, a dead person. It's crazy. I don't remember if they say it was a man or a woman, but that's That's pretty crazy right there. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, what people are doing that may seem very trustworthy, but in reality, they may have something more sinister up their sleeves. Yeah. But I thought that was an interesting story because this is close to home. I live in Tarrant County. And yeah. But all right, guys. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care. And by the way, how would you have spent the $900,000 or $1 million, 1.2, whatever it was she stole? It wasn't her money, so she wasn't really put into good use. And I could see that. If it's not your money, then you don't really care about it as much as if it was your money that you earned. But she could have become a TikTok star on her own without stealing somebody's money. Yeah. All right, guys. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.